So the program actually began in fall 2007. I was asked to start a women's program, swimming and diving program, because there were insufficient number of women sports represented in the athletic department. And so one of the problems was that because I'm a full-time faculty member in the science department, they had to make adjustments to my teaching load. So I ended up recruiting girls on campus that had never planned on continuing swimming from high school. And we ended up that first semester having 22 girls on the team. So we started in September 2007. We weren't allowed to compete in the NE10 championships, so we ended up swimming a number of Division II and III schools in the New England area. And then officially we began in the NE10 conference in fall of 2008.
2 of each stroke, drill kick, drill swim. All right, by 25s, obviously. Still part of warm-up, yeah.
Recruiting is a never-ending process. You're always, right now we're finishing up recruiting for fall 2017, but we already have recruits in the pipeline for fall 2018, and there's people making contact for fall 2019, which is just crazy.
All right, we'll start preparing. We're actually preparing for that now. Today you guys are doing distance, mid-distance, stroke, sprint, and IM. And today is hard, all right? I'm not gonna lie to you.
The process begins with us using various recruiting engines, students filling in the recruiting questionnaire that's online. The head coach, myself, and the assistants will then reach out to those swimmers by email, make contact, provide them information about the program, the cutoff times to make the team. A lot of information that's provided to them. If they're still interested, they would follow up with typically a summer visit. They would come and look at the school. I would spend probably between 60 minutes to 2 hours, depending on their interests and what they needed to see. They would take a college tour. And then if they were excited about it and if they're interested, we would have them back in September or October for an official recruiting trip where they would spend time with the team. They would go to classes, they would go to Taylor Dining Hall, they would basically participate in a whole academic school day. They would go to the various dorms, look to see what the dorms, they would go to and basically participate with whatever their hosts were doing for that day. They would come and watch a swim practice. If they were qualified, they could be allowed to do a workout. So there's a number of things that go together with that. And then it's all about getting their application in and getting what admissions does pre-reads for the student athletes to determine if they're going to be accepted when they put in their full application. I swam for a Division I program, which was very intense, minimum of 20 hours a week. Academics was not a priority. So I deliberately took the opposite approach with my team. I wanted to be more hands-on. I wanted to make sure that they were doing the right things academically, going to the academic support center. We have mandatory study sessions for them. So the academic side, I really push hard to make sure that they're successful, and that has seemed to work. We're now 18 semesters in a row with academic All-American honors. So academically, we have a really stable, strong program, and that sort of being a tenured full professor in the science department, that plays a huge role in terms of being able to help the students, the stability surrounding that in terms of me being here on a permanent basis and having no plans to, take that career step up in terms of a new faculty position. As a tenured faculty member, this is my home. And so that stability plays a huge role in terms of there's just not a big, or there's no turnover. So that is huge for the team and for the students. And then we have NCAA mandates that we can't go any higher than 20 hours per week. We don't come even close to that. We're operating around 15, 16 hours per week, with students taking 5 classes per semester, and then pushing the envelope with 20 hours per week. You're just asking for trouble. So we balance. I think we have a really good balance between the athletic side, the academic side, their social side, their ability to join clubs and other organizations, and just really have a more complete college experience.